Come Follow Me 2024, the Book of Mormon, and the Harkers Island Ward. How our story witnesses theirs. Lesson 1, Elder Hansen refuses to go home. 1 Nephi 3:7. And it came to pass that I, Nephi, said unto my father, I will go and do the things which the Lord hath commanded. For I know that the Lord giveth no commandment unto the children of men, save he shall prepare a way for them, that they may accomplish the thing which he commandeth them. This story is from the Journal of Elder William Hansen. Very few missionaries get to enjoy 2 years or even 18 months of service without knowing one or more humbling experiences that frankly remind them of their own imperfections. Still, most of them are spared from confronting anything as stark and blatant as one that befell Elder William Hansen, an 18-year-old elder from Utah who began serving in the North Carolina Conference of the Southern States Mission in the summer of 1897. Just a few weeks into his mission, he was in attendance at a missionary conference held at the home of a recent convert and a former Baptist preacher, Moses Green Todd, near Goldsboro in Wayne County, North Carolina. On his way to the conference from his assigned area in Smithfield, North Carolina, Elder Hansen was bitten on the ankle by a snake. To make matters even worse, he already was suffering from rashes that resulted from an allergic reaction to chiggers called red bugs by the locals. English remained a second language for the young missionary, after immigrating with his parents from their native Denmark just a few years earlier. So he was as much flabbergasted as surprised when called upon to be the first speaker for their meeting by the conference president. Here's how he described what next ensued. To my great surprise, Conference President Robinson introduced me as the next speaker. With my sore leg paining me, and not having given any thought to what I might say, I really was frightened. The first thing I did was to upset a glass of water on the table before me, which troubled me also. My talk was very short. I did the best I could, but disappointment was manifest on every face. I felt so bad that after the meeting I went off to myself. Then came 2 of the elders to comfort me and give me encouragement. Then up came Brother Todd. He remarked about like this to the elders. Elders, I think it's a shame and a disgrace to the church to send a young boy such as the baby preacher, placing his hands upon my shoulder to try and preach the gospel. There was plenty for him to learn at home before being called on a mission. He will do more harm in 2 or 3 years while on this mission than 10 of you elders can build up. He is about the greenest of the green I've ever seen or heard speak. I sure recommend that Elder Hansen, the baby preacher, be sent home at once. With that, I withdrew from all the elders and Brother Todd, went back to the house, and surely had a good cry. When some of the elders found me, I begged them to try and arrange that I be released and returned home. During my cry, I also prayed to the Lord to show me what was best and to give me his strength. I knew I had a testimony of the gospel. I knew the Lord heard and answered prayers, and so I asked him, please do not forsake me now. While thus crying and praying, Elders John Kilpack and Riley Savage found me and came over to me. They gave me words of encouragement and advice and asked me to pay no attention to what Brother Todd had said. Elder Kilpack promised me that as time went on, I would confound the words of Brother Todd. Next week, we'll learn about when Elder Hansen and Brother Todd meet again.